What's up, tennis fans? I'm Lauren Lynch, and this is Tennis Now, your source for the latest tennis news now. The king of clay is now a master of all surfaces and a champion for the ages. World number one Rafael Nadal completed the career Grand Slam, ensuring style scoring at 6-4, 5-7, 6-4, 6-2 victory over Novak Djokovic to win his first US Open title and become the first man since Rod Laver in 1969 to win the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open in succession.
It's more than I dreamt,
said Nadal, who collected a 1.7 million champions check.
I know for me, it's a dream have the career Grand Slam, but this is more of a dream to have the US Open because I work a lot all my life in all difficult moments to be here, but I never imagined have the four Grand Slams.
At the age of 24 years, 101 days old, Nadal is just the 7th man in history to complete the career Grand Slam. He's the 3rd youngest man to complete the career Grand Slam after Don Budge, who is 22 years, 357 days old, and Laver, who is 24 years, 32 days old. It was the 9th career Grand Slam for Nadal, who is the first Spanish man since Manuel Orantes in 1975 to win the US Open. He spent some of the early years of his career as the second-seeded shadow to the 16-time Grand Slam king, Roger Federer. But now Nadal, 5 years Federer's junior, and owning a 14-7 career edge over the Swiss stylist in their head-to-head series, can stake a claim as one of the greatest players of all time. Should he continue his winning pace, and there's no one on the horizon who appears capable of slowing Nadal's Roland Garros reign, can the muscular Mallorcan surpass Federer as the mythical greatest of all time?
Definitely.
Djokovic said without hesitation.
He has the capabilities already now to become the best player ever. I think he's playing the best tennis that I ever seen him play on hard courts. He has improved his serve drastically, the speed, the accuracy, and of course, his baseline is as good as ever. So he's a very complete player.
The 3rd-seeded Djokovic reinvented himself during this US Open and has surpassed Federer as the world number 2. Djokovic fought off 2 match points to edge 5-time champion Federer in Saturday's semifinals and showed strong resistance in saving 20 of 26 break points in the final. Played before a rocking crowd in a match that was suspended for 1 hour, 57 minutes due to rain before play resumed at 8 o'clock. Both Nadal and Djokovic, who were doubles partners in Toronto earlier this summer, collaborated on a memorable match that catapulted Nadal into the rare air of tennis history. Nadal poured every piece of himself into the final, but is not about to enter the great debate over which player is the greatest of all time.
I think his talk about if I am better or worse than Roger is stupid because the titles say he's much better than me. So that's the true at that moment, I think. I think will be the true all my life.
Nadal said.
But sure, for me, always Roger was an example, especially because he improved his tennis, I think, during all his career. And that's a good thing that you can copy, no? So I tried to copy this, and I know Roger and me are different. Much different styles. Being better than Roger, I don't think so is the right moment to talk about that, because I don't think that.
The adoring Arthur Ashe Stadium crowd gave both Nadal and Djokovic a sustained standing ovation when it was over. Nadal showed his class at the end of the night as he personally thanked the USTA staffers for their efforts running the tournament.
He's so mentally strong and dedicated to the sport. You know, he has all the capabilities, everything he needs in order to be the biggest ever, in my opinion.
Djokovic said.
He has lots of time to come if he physically holds on to the next 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how long he's gonna play. Anyway, he has the game now for each surface, and he has won each major. He has proven into the world that he's the best in the moment, so there is no question about it.
On the same day Nadal found out he would be facing Djokovic in the final match, Kim Clijsters crushed Vera Zvonareva 6-2, 6-1 to capture her 3rd US Open championship. It was the most lopsided women's final since Chris Evert dismantled Yvonne Goolagong 6-3, 6-0 in the 1976 final and the shortest women's final since the USTA has been timing title matches. Clijsters played her winning match with the speed of a dutiful mom determined to get her daughter Jada home for bedtime. A little bit of experience definitely helps, said Clijsters, who collected the $1.7 million champions check plus a $500,000 bonus for finishing second in the US Open Series to Caroline Wozniacki, the woman she defeated in the 2009 final. Last year was a lot more confusing not having played for so long, so it was kind of different emotions starting to the tournament. I was able to play, especially in my last two matches. At my highest level, obviously you want to do well at the places you've done well before. I know if I played well and if I'm healthy, I can beat any of the top players. The second-seeded Belgian stretched her US Open winning streak to 21 matches, successfully defending her Flushing Meadows championship and dispensing her most comprehensive conquest of the tournament. In just under an hour, Clijsters completely overpowered and overwhelmed Zvonareva, who was helpless to slow a woman played at the peak of her powers. Zvonareva's eyes still glistened with tears as she spoke to the crowd following her second straight Grand Slam final loss. I'm doing a little bit better right now than I was 10 minutes ago when I was losing everything, Zvonareva said, in bringing some levity to humbling defeat. Kim just played tremendously well today, and she deserved to win. Even though I'm disappointed at the moment, I still love New York. Characteristically classy, Clijsters took time out to console Zvonareva before raising the shiny silver US Open title trophy. Clijsters, who dropped her first 4 major finals, is the only woman in Open-era history to lose her first 4 Grand Slam finals before winning one. She put her experience to good use in offering encouraging words to Zvonareva immediately after the match. I think she's a great person and she really knows how to be in those situations, Zvonareva said. When she gives such support, it's great from her. She's a great champion, but also a great person. Though devoted to motherhood, Clijsters expressed the desire to keep her own career going for a while, at least until the 2012 Olympics. My main goal is to try and just stay injury-free, said Clijsters. If I can do that, and if I can practice hard and work hard, obviously, the Grand Slams will always be my focus. So now that I'm playing well, obviously, I'm not going to just give it up. Well, that wraps us up for today, tennis fans. I hope you enjoyed the US Open. Follow the Tennis Now homepage for all the latest tennis news. And please subscribe to the Tennis Now YouTube channel. And you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Lauren Lynch, and this is Tennis Now. Thanks for watching. See you on Friday.